Hello friends. So we're going to be doing spring 16, 17, and 18 this time. Assuming things don't get super crazy or out of hand. We need to make friends with the sheep, the black nose sheep, so we can get the wool needed for the storyline. We are so close to finishing up in Lectonbury. Hopefully we'll get there today. Which means tomorrow we can move to Lilikala. So once we're done with the entire storyline, I might only play one more day after that to show you how to tame either the unicorn or the dinosaur. I'm not sure what we would do after that, like goal-wise, for the walkthrough. So I think I'm gonna only play a day or two after, or one walkthrough day after we finish the storyline. We can't let them out because it's bad weather today, so that's all we can do for them today. Because we have the full fencing though, our crops will be protected. Also, and you can tell it's working because the whole thing is flashing. It will still flash if you're missing parts, but you don't get the full protection or the full effect. Let's take a look at... I think we have some materials that we need to get processed from going into the mine. Yeah, and I think that's there for the fencing so we could start our winter farm. Now the winter farm, it's got probably 3 sides to it that we will want to have gates on, even though it's a relatively small area, just so that it's easier to get into and out of. I generally prefer to have multiple gates on most of my fencing for the farms. Oh, we have 5 milk. I wonder if we've not been putting it away, or if we got... I think we handed some in yesterday. So we're going to want to take some of our iron. Now, there are other colors of fencing that we could do. I do like the blue fencing as well. It's just the costs for the fencing are more. And iron is such a easy to attain, cheap to process ore that I generally just stick with the white fencing the whole entire time. I do have walkthroughs that have different types of fence. Yeah, we're probably going to have to cut down some more wood fairly quickly too. Now, I want to check Herbsburg because I want to say that's where we will be able to get our 2 amethyst or our 2 sapphire cut so we can put out the sprinkler. So we may have to come back and see Doc again. When whistling for your mount, it's always a good idea to take a few steps forward so that your mount can reach you. Make sure that it doesn't get stuck on pieces of furniture or whatever. Looks like we've got a few long sweet potatoes, which are a hybrid that you can get here. Before we go to our Herbsburg mine, or our Herbsburg farm, I just want to check and see if we have the ability to cut the sapphire. I think we're going to have to get Herbsburg past 3 stars for that to open up. There's no locking mechanism for the 3rd star as long as we've got the festivals opened up, since there's no traveling merchant here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to wait until we get some more stars in some more areas. We are so close to getting 5 stars in Lectonbury though, so we'll probably be moving our farm back to Lilikala today. I think we might now have enough to upgrade our axe. I don't know how many it takes of all of this though. So let's go get our, or not our axe, our hammer. So let's get the hammer upgraded. We will finish farming and then, oh, you know what else we need? We need to give him, he likes turnips, so we will get him a turnip. I'm sure we have plenty of those. We'll continue to get more of those because I like to plant those in the summer area. After I finish playing this game, I have to make some decisions on what next game to do walkthroughs on. My kids really want me to do one where it's more for the kids, so it may not show up on this channel since it will be on the kids' programming. And there we have it. Yay! That's going to make mining so much easier, and considering how much silver we just got to gather up, this is going to make a difference. Now, we probably do need to stop by Lectonbury anyway, just to have Doc turn our wood into more fencing. Oh, here's Brendan. This is where he travels to in Herbsburg. He goes to all of the towns. But just so that you can get an idea, if you need some timber bamboo, curved bamboo in order to get furniture or something. He sells some. Those are the ones that I tend to have trouble locating. But again, we could probably afford all of these recipes, but we just don't have enough to make it worthwhile. I guess we could go ahead and buy the ones that are not that expensive. Seeing as how we have found him while he's traveling, he can be difficult to locate. The nice thing about the truffle things is look at all the hearts that you can get, like that one. Though it's going to be just a bunch of ingredients that we're going to have to include. Some of these are regular recipes, but you have to have the DLC in order to make them. Anyway, that's plenty enough for now. So this is Hans. He asks for certain things for the town. Only Lilikala and Zimagrad don't have children that ask for things. So once we finish the walkthrough of the whole storyline here, I don't think we have anything growing here. I should look and see what seeds we've got that we can grow out here. I think we're out of the San Marzano, but we can still throw just regular seeds if we need to. We should also sell those jade and put away all of the other things. So that our bags are empty, and then we can go ahead and mine for more silver in Herbsburg Mine. Oh, we needed that. So we will stop at docks and get every piece of wood that we possibly can. But it still looks like we're going to need to chop down some more trees in order to finish off our fencing. But I would like to know how many fence posts before we start chopping. And we'll probably chop trees here in Lectonbury just because there's a lot of them very close together. They're easy to cut down. It doesn't take extra stamina since it's a mild climate. Well, usually. It's storming today, but oh, we can leave our horse in the barn now, since we will be, well, maybe we will take him out, go fishing, and then put him back in the barn so that we have some more money. once we've caught all of our fish in here, and I think this one might be a saffron cod. The other two I think are pollock. We'll see if I'm right. There's our saffron cod. Let's see if the other two are both pollock. Looks like we've almost got all of our pollock here. And then once we are done here, we'll take the horse back. Oh, another saffron cod. Ooh, it would be so nice if these were all saffron cod. See, at this point, we could look at purchasing a sheep rather than taming one. Just the regular sheep, the black-nosed sheep that we need that has the darker wool. Those ones we have to tame in the wild because we have to get the farm to unlock, or yeah, there's one pollock, that's alright. But just with all of our extra money, we can start purchasing our animals rather than taming them all the time. The reason why you'd want to purchase, obviously, is because you don't have to chase them down every day. Oh, it's getting late, and I need to take something up to that sheep. So let's quickly I think I'm gonna be a little bit late because of fishing. I should have tamed the sheep first. Yeah, we have to get there before 7, and I did not grab an extra. We'll see if it likes turnips. I'm not even going to stop to drop off our fish. I should have gone straight to the sheep. I don't know if we're going to make it there because it's gone at 7. There's the little sheep. Yeah, I think it'll be gone before I can even approach it. Yep, it's gone. Well, I will come back tomorrow. We will get our sheep on this part of the walkthrough. It will just not be today. So rather than drink another coffee, I'm gonna hop in the hot spring. We don't even have to stay that long to restore stamina, really. It just gives us a free 2-minute buff instead of 1 minute. Now, you have to stay in here quite a long time to get the stamina to increase, but it does do 1 heart at a time. We don't necessarily need it right away, but it's nice to be able to get that set up that way. So this is why we want the 3 gates. So this one will be so that we can refill our water. This one is so that we can go out and get into the hot springs until we get the clothes that protect us. And this one is so that when we move our house there, we can get our fertilizer and into the house easily. It also takes up a lot more space, so we need a lot less of these filler ones. I'm pretty sure though that this is, even though this is a small plot, I don't have enough to get all of the thing fenced in. I was worried that one was going to be crooked. I think we'll be close, but I don't think we're going to get the whole thing fenced in. Yeah, looks like we only need, like, we could put one gate there or 3 fence posts. So let's head back to Lectonbury, make sure we get our fish in here. We'll chop a few trees before, oh, you know what? Let's go to Herbsburg Mine after we drop off our fish. We can't get incredibly far down because it's late, but if we get some silver, then maybe we can get our pickaxe upgraded. We do eventually need to get all of our tools upgraded. So if we were trying to get down farther, like immediately, then I would consider taking the pit down at the beginning, or, you know, anyway, anytime really, if we have the food to make up for it. Oh, I walked right over that pit. Sometimes later in these mines, we might actually intentionally be walking down into the pits in order to get down farther. Especially while we're trying to unlock lower levels. We've already got 2 silver, so that's good. I think that's enough for our next upgrade, which will be the pickaxe. I'm not going to complain for topaz. Is that in the middle? Oh. If we're lucky, one of these will be a silver node. Looks like we've got some gold over there too. All right. Oh, both were silver. This was definitely worthwhile coming in. This is probably the last level that we're gonna do, just because it's so late and we got enough silver for right now. We'll do this again and try to get some more silver so that we can start upgrading like our fishing pole and eventually our axe once we get that unlocked. We have to drop the wall, I believe, in order to get the axe updated. I think I'm just going to keep in our inventory the turnips, just so that I have something to feed the sheep. I think we just have the very tip left. Oh, we forgot to go talk to Kaimana for his birthday, and that was all on me. I should have checked the calendar. I'm the worst at birthdays if I'm not checking the calendar every single day. I'm going to take both of these out and we'll just turn them into fodder right now. But just in case our horse gets hungry, I'm going to take another turnip. So occasionally, if there's a big storm, like a typhoon storm, in the areas that you have fencing, the harvest goddess will warn you. And if you have protected your crops, which even if there's no crops there, like we don't have any in Herbsburg right now, if it's protected and it doesn't cause more damage, then the harvest goddess will reward you with the higher quality fertilizer for whatever area that you had your fence in. On one of my main playthroughs, I have all of the areas fenced in. So basically every few days, every couple days or so, I will get fertilizer and rare seeds from the harvest goddess just for having them done. And it is a nice day out, so we can let our animals out to graze. Let's go get our ore taken care of. In fact, we can move our house over to Lilikala tonight because shipping still counts in Lectonbury. And if we do even just like one request refill, I think we'll hit our limit. Now, the watering can requires gold instead of silver, but the hoe requires silver. So even these ones that I don't generally do until the very, very, very end, once silver is not quite so necessary for absolutely everything, we still need some silver for. The watering can we could probably do, but with sprinklers and making sprinklers a priority, you don't need your watering can for much aside from replanting. And at the moment, I think we're just going to focus on mining. I'm going to grab some seeds to plant here in Lectonbury again. Just some more fodder. Especially because we're going to start getting the new sheep. Actually, maybe we will buy a baby sheep as well. Just a regular sheep rather than... So having a baby will allow you to upgrade your... So here in your encyclopedia, there is a tab for animals, but this will only show you the animals that you've had. So we pet lots of animals in here that aren't popping up because we don't know their favorites and their likes and whatnot. So what we need is if we get a full-grown one, which is how we tame them, we won't have a baby version of it in our encyclopedia. So even though we're about to get the black nose, in fact, maybe we'll park our horse and we'll go pet and feed the sheep and then we'll come back. Just gotta get there before the end of the night, and this one's kind of an important one because it's story related. So this is one where you could either get the sheep pregnant to have a baby, which takes for absolutely ever, and you don't get to shear them and you have to hand feed them, and it's just, oh, I ran right up to it. I'm so mad at myself for that. I was so distracted by what we were trying to do. It'll be gone for the rest of today because I chased it off. We won't be able to pet it until tomorrow, which means we may not get it this playthrough. It might be on the next walkthrough. Oh, I'm disgusted with myself for that. So I recommend if you want to get a baby, it is, even though it's cheaper to buy the potion, it just takes so long that it's not worth it. That you should probably just purchase a sheep from any of the barns, and it will be cheaper that way. Well, I mean, it's more expensive, but it takes a lot less time, and so you can grow up your sheep and get more wool faster. So in my opinion, the benefits outweigh the cost. Looks like we might have one cod, one of the DLC fish, the Hutchin, I think it is, and this one's probably a pollock. Then again, I thought the other ones were all pollocks and only one of them was, so maybe we'll get lucky. Yay! So here we find out if that's the DLC fish or just a really big cod. Yeah, it's the DLC. Because you can see how slow it is to reel it back in. We probably ought to upgrade our fishing pole when we have enough silver. That one almost got away from us. Then I would be even more mad at myself. I chased off the sheep today. I missed it yesterday. Yeah. I am not on my A game today, apparently. I am sorry, guys. Alright, so one thing that we want to do is we do want to go up to Herbsburg, get our silver. We'll probably want to... Oh, I went the wrong direction. Well, I guess we can say hi to him since I'm over here anyway. I very rarely talk to this sprite on any of my playthroughs. I really should make an effort to befriend the sprites. I'm sure good things would happen if I could ever get the sprites to the point that they're full. Their notes are full. I probably shouldn't have made so many of the square lumber, except for the fact that you use them all the time when you're doing your upgrades. So that's one reason why I always have so many, because they're used in basically every upgrade for your tools. You need a bunch of them for both the house and the barn upgrades, like board lumber too, not just the square lumber. But, oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm taking the super long scenic route to go to this workshop. So now we've got the expert pickaxe. The last thing that we want to do is just stop and put our horse in the barn and drop off all the things that we have, so that when we're done mining tonight, we can move our home over to Lilikala, because we're so close to 5 stars that if we don't get it there with shipping tonight, we can get it there with completing some of Judy's requests in order to get the milk that we're going to need in order to drop the wall in Zimagrad. Now that we have 2 fully grown cows, we've got more milk coming in more often. So we don't need to have her as much. But I'm not going to complain if she's going to help us get some more of the milk that we are just desperate for throughout this story playthrough. A lot of the cooking requires milk as well. If you want to look at, here's like one of the recipes we got from Brendan while he was traveling. So this one is a wash when it comes to the stamina. I wouldn't say that it's worth it because it takes 2 watermelon, a tomato, and a baguette, and the baguette takes multiple wheat unless you have free baguettes. So the only good thing is that cold, which you can get from a tomato juice or a coconut milk, which we drink all the time. So to me, it's just not worth it. Oh, we should sell that topaz. We do not need it. These things are needed for both quests and to do some of the upgrades. How much silver? We have 4 silver. So I know that Judy wants 1 more silver, or wants 3 silver, but with 1 more we could probably upgrade our fishing pole, and I would rather do that. So let's see how many we can get in the mine tonight. If we get a single silver in the mine run, and we're starting a little early, so hopefully we'll get there. We do also need to make sure we have enough silver to upgrade our axe, because that's probably the most important, especially considering that we haven't even got the entire fence done in Zimagrad, and we haven't even started repairing of their buildings. There's our 1 silver that we needed. Let's just take a look and see if we can find any. Nodes that are possibly silver. There's another gold. Looks like all the rest are going to be locked away, so we might as well take the way down that we found over here, if I can line up to it. Good thing that wasn't a... Oh, it was. We almost fell down that pit. Oh, and that would have been sad because that was silver right there. I think, did we just get 4 silver? 3. So if we can get 1 more silver, we can do both the fishing pole upgrade and give Judy her 3 silver. Let's just see what else we can reach around here, though. Yeah, we're still in an area that it's just going to give us bronze nodes. I really ought to eventually make it just a mining to get down day. Oh, good. So it looks like we'll be able to give Judy her request as well as upgrade the fishing pole. I won't complain though. The more silver we get, the more likely we'll be able to do other upgrades, like once we can upgrade our axe. It is going to be a bit painful here to gather all the wood we're going to need to fix up the village, though we do have a lot of money, so we may make up some of that by purchasing it from the Herbsburg tool shop. Looks like this one's gonna make us break into that. Still not my favorite thing to break down these rocks, but you can see that with just having the upgrade, it's not taking nearly as much. I still avoid it because it still takes a lot, but I need to straighten out my view because apparently we were flirting with danger there. We started this one a bit early, so we should be able to hopefully get down a little farther. We are not lucky today when it comes to finding the way down. So far, most of them have not been in the easy to reach areas, at least on this level. The previous levels, we've had a few that were right in the very first, and that's pretty typical. But then we had one that we had to break our way through, and then this one is being awfully difficult. We did get 1 more silver though. I'll take it. Yeah, sorry if my voice has been a little bit scratchy. I have been a little bit sick. But I wanted to try to get through the walkthrough a little bit further because we did take about a week off, probably a little over a week for the holiday. All right. This has been pretty good run for silver. And this is one reason why I like this particular mine. It doesn't seem to have an incredibly terrible rate when it comes to pits or rocks falling, and there's just a lot of silver in it, and silver is such a big necessary commodity basically all throughout the beginning parts of the game. Hang on a second. I think we want to... Okay. Yeah, we can finish this one then. Now that one's not going to be the way down, and it wasn't a silver, but we can still get some decent ore. Oh, good. We have another silver here. We are doing pretty good with our silver. I mean, how much are we at now? Let's take a look. 11 silver ore. Well, that's 2 of the remaining upgrades. In one run, that was... I'm not going to complain for that. I just don't want to look in the very center of that silver node either, that circle for the silver. And that's one reason why we spend so much time in this particular mine. Lilikala would be where I go if I needed, like, crystal for more sprinklers. We're getting late. Well, we're on floor 38. If we can find the way down fairly quickly, maybe I will just stay up, even if we get a sleepy spell, in order to try to open up this next actually, maybe I will take that pit. See, this is where... Oh, we don't need to. So there we go. I'm not even gonna bother fishing, even though there is that's probably all carp, but I didn't see any sparkles off of one, so I don't think we had. There, we got a few additional silver. We got the next warp point down. So it was a good mining day, and I don't think we're going to mine tomorrow. We'll probably have to go with moving to Lilikala and then starting to chop all of the woods in Lectonbury. Yeah, I'm hoping we won't have to stay long in Lilikala so that we can head over to Herbsburg and get those culture points up. And there we go. I think that was... Oh, maybe there's a tiny little tip we need to do, but once we pass in the silver to Judy, I'm pretty sure we will get our confirmation. So, before I forget, let's just take a look at our calendar. Nobody's birthday, but we do have the Big Fish Festival here, which means we're going to need to take somebody with us to the Big Fish Festival. I usually prefer just to take whatever character I am lowest on that shows up. I think in this particular time it would probably be Arnold or Ellie, or I don't think the people from Zimagrad will show up because it's oh, don't want to break that fence, not during a storm. They need to have their wall taken down for the people to join you at the festivals. Oh, we forgot to ship those, so we'll put those in today. And we probably don't need to worry about stone. We'll probably go through and sell a bunch of the stone. It's not necessary, it's just taking up a space in our storage. Now, if we don't get our sheep today, which we probably won't because I think I would have had to have pet them multiple times for the black-nosed sheep. Oh, I can pick up geranium, get that last note there. Should have probably done it yesterday. And it's raining out, so we're not going to bring them out to graze. So I think I'm going to go straight to the sheep, and if I can't get the sheep today, then we'll go buy a baby sheep, because we're going to need regular wool as well in order to get some of the other upgrades, like to our outfits and stuff, will require regular sheep's wool. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, before we go do anything else, let's go do that, and then, because we don't have our farm up and running yet until we can cut the sapphire, which will probably be tomorrow once we get Lectonbury up all the way. And I'd really like, I guess we could take one of the sprinklers from Herbsburg for now and take it into Zimagrad just so we can start. There we go. Maybe now this time I cannot chase it off. So don't be too hard on yourself. It is very common that you chase off the sheep or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna need one more day. So let's head back to Lectonbury. We'll have Doc cut all of our gems. We'll chop some wood and have him make us some more fencing. We only need like 3 more fencing, so it isn't going to take a whole lot. And then we'll give Judy her silver. And the nice thing about that is that we should then hit our 5 stars. I think I have a few more wood squirreled away. We can add to the pile. I don't know that it's going to make a difference though. Yeah. We're probably going to need to chop down one more tree and then we'll have enough to fence it in. I think we'll go and steal one of the sprinklers from probably Lilikala, because I think we've got like 4 there and we never use all 4. But if we could just get one going in the winter time. I'm probably going to stop making fodder seeds in spring and summer and start doing them all in the winter, because the fodder corn in the winter can give us crystal corn, which is something that we desperately need in order to upgrade our fridge later on once we've upgraded our house. Yeah, 4 will be plenty enough. We'll probably have even 1 left over, which I am fine with. We probably don't need that much Damascus steel, so I'm just not gonna process it. Okay. Let's take a look just really quick. Yeah, we need the 8 silver for the upgrade of the animal barn too. We only have 3 of the large, so we can get both our regular sheep and the black-nosed sheep in our current size of barn, but we will need to upgrade if we want to tame anything else that's a large size. The chickens don't count against the large size, so we might as well buy a sheep. Did I bring my horse? Why am I running on foot? It's probably driving everybody crazy. Yeah, we'll hunt down Judy, give her her 3 silver, and we'll still have some left over to head over to Lilikala. But let's get ourselves a little... Oh, we could get a new type of chicken too. So let's get both a new chicken and a lamb. What should I call our lamb? We'll call her Sweet Pea. Now I have to come up with 2 names, though. That's like hard. Probably naming them is the hardest part. So the hens that are the araucana they grow into brown, and they have like a blue-green type of egg. We'll just call her Tulip. So now we've got 2 new animals that we need to go home and cuddle and probably let out to graze. But so those daisies, we can actually plant them in winter time. Same with the violas. But the violas we could also plant in summertime. What we really need to plant in winter is going to be the water lotus, which I don't think we have any. We just have the regular lotus. We could plant these Queen of the Night in several different areas to get it to now that I'm thinking, though, we should plant those. So what we're going to do in autumn, we're going to plant those angel lanterns to try to get it to hybrid into a princess eye. And the turnips, we're going to... Oh, did I not ever brush my horse? It's been one of those days, I guess. There's Brendan again, hanging out in Lectonbury this time. There's your very expensive request. And there we go. That's our 5th star in Lectonbury. But let's set up our farms a little bit more. One in Herbsburg. We need to take... I think we could just take this one. And then I have 3 more turnips that we will plant here. Let's grab some fodder seeds while I'm thinking about it, though. We can get those started in Zimagrad today. None of them are fast and easy to get to like the one that I get all the time, but that one won't come back again soon enough. And when it does, we'll add it to what's already there because we're going to need a lot of them. Maybe we'll stop and grab those coconuts too. So the regular corn, we can grow that in autumn to get some sunset corn, since we're headed there anyway. We'll do the angel lanterns and the regular corn here in autumn. And now we have a sprinkler. Even though it's not the sprinkler I wanted, it is still a sprinkler, and we can at least get our stuff started. I might set the sprinkler up in an awkward position, or it looks awkward, just to prepare for the second level of the sprinkler. So we can grow the regular corn here and then the angel lantern seeds. And then if we fertilize them all, we have a better chance at getting a hybrid. All right, so we need to go take care of our... I'm used to going there for our animals. We no longer need to worry about going to Lectonbury for our farming. Just the stuff we have in the plot, but our animals are now in Lilikala, and I need to remember that. And I need to go pet our new babies. Look at how cute the baby sheep is. And the chick is a slightly different color than the other chick, but you'll notice a big difference when it grows up all the way. Oh, you know what? I probably don't need the horse, because we're going to go up to Zimagrad and finish building up my farm plot there. Oh, we only needed 2. So we do have some leftovers, but we'll always have places that we can... Oh, I didn't mean to call my poor horse into this cold area. It's going to be miserable. I need to remember that I need to take my horse back. So we're going to actually put the sprinkler here, which is an awkward placement, but once we get the larger sprinkler, it's perfectly sized because it goes out too, and that'll get it all the way to the corner. But right now, we've got 2 more fodder cooking, and if we get a hybrid, it will be in the right area. So let's get our horse out. Oh, we forgot to go fishing. So let's go get our fishing done, and that might be it for today. I'm sorry that this was not as lucrative because I kept messing up with the poor black-nosed sheep. Wolves are not a bad pet to have, so I wouldn't mind taming a wolf because they bring fish. And they're available, where the lovebirds that I've been wanting to get, I don't think we'll be able to get for a while. What do I have that I can give you guys? I can give you guys eggs. Maybe we will get a pet wolf. Since we'll be in Lilikala anyway, just heading over here in the nighttime, we'll be able to pet the wolves over and over again. Get a pet wolf and get some free fish. Free money. We could also use the fish if we needed to in the mines, because they give you additional hearts. Pretty sure this one's a cod. I think one of those is a saffron cod. I should have pushed this a little farther back. Let's see if we can get that saffron cod's attention. Now that we have Lectonbury to 5 stars, I generally am not as good as I should be about building relationships with the villagers in there. I will still talk to them every festival that they're out. So like the flower festival in Lectonbury, I'll talk to all of the villagers because they'll be standing outside of their areas aside from Doc Jr., who locks himself in his lab and you can't access him while the festival's going on. But that's basically the only time that I increase, unless I'm just fulfilling requests, and then I'm only increasing reputation with those that I'm fulfilling requests with. But now I should probably start building better relationships with the people here in Lilikala. I'm not the best at that because this area is so widespread and the people are sprinkled so far out compared to Lectonbury, where everybody's centralized, they're easy to find, it's not a big chore to chase everybody down. But now we can put our fish in and get our reputation increased for Lilikala. Since it's unlocked, and we'll get this one to level 5 before we start focusing on Herbsburg. You can go out of order if there's something in particular you really want to get. That requires... You know what, we should probably cook all of this. And we should put the fish in the bin. But that way, if you say want to get the Jersey cow, for example, which has higher quality milk, you can milk them for more milk with the upgraded milker, which makes it even more lucrative because you get the higher quality milk plus additional milk each time you milk the cow. You'd have to increase Herbsburg to 4 stars. Or I think you have to unlock into the 4th star to open it up. But that... So if that was our goal, we would have moved to Herbsburg instead of Lilikala. There's some things in Lilikala that we need to open up stars to open up in other areas. So for example, increasing Lilikala will enable us to open up more of the carpets, the bed in Lectonbury style for Lilikala, which is fun because the bed itself is like a blue ocean theme duvet or bedspread, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so I think that's it for today. If you learned anything, if I understand we didn't get out all of the goals that I was hoping for, but if you enjoyed it, please feel free to like. If you want to be notified when the next walkthrough is available, feel free to subscribe. And if you have any questions or if you have any comments, especially since I messed up with the sheep, feel free to comment them below. And if you have any suggestions for additional tutorials or things you'd like to see me do in these walkthroughs, please feel free to make the comments below. Thanks and have a great day.